Hey guys, what's going on? So I thought for today I could make kind of a point of view video driving around my high mile N54 that I got for $3,000. It is the 335 XI 6-speed manual, and it has a ton of maintenance done. The only thing I have left to do is the diff bushings and something with the power steering. I've replaced the pulleys, but on cold starts, the power steering pulley seems to squeal. So it's a bit rough on some shifting just because of that diff bushing issue, and it's pretty much stock. The only thing I have done is step performance charge pipe with forged diverter valves and intakes, and then I have the cowl removed so you can hear it a lot better from the inside. You can hear those diverter valves going off. It runs and drives pretty good. The alignment is straight. It has been aligned. Other than that, I've done the front brakes. The rear brakes need to be done. I did the rear caliper because it was sticky, and then I did the carrier bearing and all new pulleys, as I've mentioned. In terms of actually driving the car, it's super comfortable. There's nothing that drives like a BMW. Honestly, even the windshield, it's weird. Maybe it's because it's getting colder, but when I take my Chevy down, maybe it's shaped different, maybe because it's getting colder, but absolutely destroys the windshield and paint with bugs. Whereas in this, I have a pretty clear windshield. I don't really have to wipe the windshield down all the time. I just love the sound of the car, and it drives super straight. It's just such an enjoyable car, especially for $3,000. I can't complain. Let me get these windows up. I don't want to have too much wind noise. Super enjoyable. Pretty quiet. The only complaint I would have has nothing to do with the car. I am on snow tires. Coming up to that winter season, I'm not looking to change them just yet, not till the season's over, but it does have a little more road noise. It's got some cool stuff like hill descent. I actually used that. I went to Carbondale, and they have huge angles, and I was able to set modulated the braking in neutral at 7 miles per hour, which was super cool. I really liked that it has that. Other than that, it has hill assist, so since it is a manual, if I'm rolling back a little bit, it'll modulate the brakes more or less to keep me from rolling back. It will roll forward still, but it really helps in rolling back. It makes it so this also does have a new clutch, so there's no concerns there, luckily, which is awesome. It's just fun to get in and drive it. I mean, I really haven't had any issues, but the injectors, they need to go to index 12. If you don't know, these have different indexes between years, and the index 12s are the ultimate solution, more or less, compared to the old ones. I know this one kind of has mixed ones because some were done under warranty, and what they did is they didn't replace them all, just the ones that were going bad. And then also high pressure fuel pump was done under warranty, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And this is, a stock exhaust. I guess you could call it a Golf T mod. The vacuum line actually broke off of the valve that closes the muffler, so maybe it's quieter or louder. I'd assume a little louder because I can still hear the car exhaust, at least. It's really fun to get those turbo noises in. It's nice to have cup holders as well that fit most cups and stuff, especially this weather being cool but not super cold. You get some cool noises. But one thing I will say is I do drive this car a lot, especially because I travel for work. I travel to different locations. The crazy thing to me is that nobody wants to race me. I've gone out and done racing and beat the crap out of it. The temperatures stay awesome. As long as it's stock and not really pushing boost, I do need an oil cooler, but I've never really had an issue with oil temperature. I suppose it could be better considering there is no oil cooler, and I was talking to my friend with a 135 who used to have one. He said his temperature would stay, probably right in the middle there, always, whereas when I'm warmed up, I'm a few dots below 250. The thing I really do enjoy right here I have the keys, I have the comfort access, so I don't need to put it in, which is an awesome feature. So by the time we get through this light, we should be warmed up. I'll do a couple pulls, and I think I'll end the video there. I'm just getting some food before I have to head over to work, and just thought I'd make a video, start getting back into it. We do a quick 40 roll. So I don't have the front drive shaft in. I forgot to mention that. So we are technically fully rear wheel drive. So I'm gonna try a dig here. I really thought I saw a count there. But I mean, it digs out pretty good. I'm not an expert or anything. This is my first consistent manual car, first stock manual, rear wheel drive, turbo, anything like that. So still getting used to, you know, doing all that stuff, and actually be able to do digs, because in the E46 it just spun, so there was nothing to it. I'll give it another shot here. Since we do have a little bit of room. Not bad. I feel like I could slip the clutch a little more. You're kind of learning. I'm kind of just learning, so. I also don't want to burn the hell out of the clutch, but let's try more clutch slippage. It cut. Yeah, it cut out. So because the car thinks it's still all-wheel drive, if it spins too much, because I have gotten it a bit sideways, it doesn't go into a limp mode. It just cuts the power for a little bit, but then it comes right back. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. Me just beating the hell out of the car, learning the car a little bit. I mean, I drive it every day, but I don't really get to beat on it like this, because I'm usually going out for work and stuff, and I don't want to get in trouble, and I still don't. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and you can beat up a high mileage cheap 335 and not worry about it blowing up, because the only issue I've had so far is that ground strap.